I do believe that we are streaming. I do believe this stream should be live, and we would in fact be live. So.
But I have yet to receive a notification.
Oh, you've yet to receive a notification. Well, that's YouTube's fault.
Until now.
Susan Wojcicki, you kind of. I mean, I don't want to talk shit. I don't want to get banned. So maybe I shouldn't say anything. Sorry, Lord Wojcicki. We're already on bad standing after Carter wouldn't stop talking about legal tobacco cigarettes. So, yeah, before we get into this stream, if you would be so kind, we would like to ask you to subscribe to the Nitpickers Advocates. It is a channel that we've started with myself, Hank, Carter, Bryce, Lewis, and so on. We're going to have a ton of people on there. We have a ton of guests lined up. It's going to be pretty interesting. All these streams are going to be put over there. Hank's going to be editing some highlights of those streams to go over there. You're going to see all kinds of like video essays, editorials, game reviews, movie reviews, all kinds of stuff, retrospectives, just everything you can think of, all the nerdy shit that, you know, your heart's content will love. We'll be excited. No, go ahead.
Years now, so it's like, wow.
So it's finally at that point, you know.
Yeah, we gotta dust it.
And
should probably make a new profile.
Yeah, we'll definitely update the profile pic, but yeah, definitely give that a sub if you want to catch more streams like this. You'll start seeing a whole lot more from us over there, and we'll have a Patreon set up for there, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more of us very, very soon. Anyway, let's get into today's topic: Aquaman 2 and Shazam 2. So, obviously, Hank loves the first Aquaman movie.
No.
Yeah, he loves it. It's his absolute favorite comic movie of all time. No. Hank's not really a big fan of the first Aquaman movie. But, as I know, he is...
Not really a fan. And I despise the movie.
I like it. I think it's a good movie, but I definitely see some of his criticisms of it. However, Shazam, we both agree, is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it's not amazing by any means, but it's fun, lighthearted. I get that it was trying to target kids more, and it seems like already I can tell with the teaser that we got for his new suit, it does seem like they are still going to be keeping that going, but even so, I don't think the movie is by any means bad at all. I mean, it's definitely flawed, but it is one of the better comic book movies that came out of that year, if you ask me.
Yeah. The thing with the first Shazam movie, and I love the whole like low budget thing behind the scenes with the director David Sandberg. For those of you who don't know, he started off doing low budget fan film stuff like Hank and I and most of the people who watch us, and he started doing these like low budget films for like no money, and now he's doing, you know, Shazam 1, Shazam 2, Annabelle Creation. Like, he's directing these big franchise films now, so really cool story from him. But I don't know, I think there's a lot of moments in Shazam where you almost get some Sam Raimi Spider-Man vibes, where you're like, holy shit, this is awesome. Like, this is amazing.
A character that...
You know, like...
A character that...
You know, like, there's specific scenes that I'm referring to are, like, there's a scene with him...
There's some tearjerkers.
Yeah, there's specifically a scene with him with, like, his mother. And I don't want to give any spoilers for it, but that is definitely a real tearjerker. Apologies for adjusting this over here. But... Yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but yeah, you know, that was like, that's one of the things I like about Shazam. But then there's also some moments where it's like, oh, this is kind of some cringy like MCU kind of, you know, shit, and I was like, okay, yeah, and some of it's kind of whack, some of it is you know, unnecessary, but a lot of it is really good.
There's also a lot of generic stuff in there too, particularly with the villain.
Yeah.
And like the school bullies, like, really, we gotta have those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I do like how the director is able to kind of like poke fun at himself with the whole like headless Superman thing. For the like the ending of the movie.
Oh
But that's a whole other thing. Some people online have actually done some really good jobs at like bringing super like photoshopping or not photoshopping, but like CGing Superman's head onto the body, and then people have given him the black suit from the Snyder cut. Like people on the internet are crazy.
DC themselves.
Yeah.
With the mustache and the
Release the mustache cut.
Those teeth, man.
You won't let me live. You won't let me die. It's just not so unnatural. I mean, sorry. I like your work, Joss Whedon. I like the first Avengers. I like the second Avengers. I like Cabin in the Woods. I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I mean, I even like I like aspects of Justice League. But that CGI mouth, man, that's no bueno. And that how do you feel about Aquaman in those three versions, the three films we've seen him in, which is the theatrical cut of Justice League, the more like you haven't really seen too much of that, but you saw the Snyder cut and you saw Aquaman. Well, I don't know how to really explain it other than like he's kind of like a surfer guy, more or less, like a version of Thor that's like a surfer, you know. He's just always constantly like Yahoo and shit, and
especially and he's got an evil brother who tries to take over the land.
So apparently he's coming back for the sequel.
Of course. Yeah.
And Black Manta. See, Black Manta. I don't know if they're. Apparently, Zack Snyder was supposed to bring him back for Justice League 2, and that's what that ending setup was for, rather than an Aquaman 2. I don't know if they're gonna bring him back in this. Possibly.
Nope.
No Black Manta. Oh, what's his name? Is in the post-credit scenes. That, yeah, that.
Oh no, not Mr.
Yeah, what's his name?
Mr. Cruncher.
Yeah, James Woo, dude. But yeah, James Woo from the MCU. He was there at the end, dude. And you excited?
This is Atlantean technology, isn't it?
Yeah, man, you excited, Hank? Aquaman 2, man. Black Manta, Orm coming back. They said that the guy who played Orm basically said like, James Wan's coming back. He basically said the same thing about this Thor: Love and Thunder. Like the director's coming back and he's quadrupling down on everything from the first movie. Like it's gonna be everything from the first movie times 10.
Yeah, that doesn't. I already hated the last movie, so like, of course I'm not gonna like.
I'm also hearing that Amber Heard is being replaced. Amber Heard, Mara.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her?
So she's apparently gonna actually be replaced, but I don't know who they're supposed to replace. I forget who they're supposed to replace her with. I'm hearing Emily Blunt.
Well, whoever it is, I hope they aren't total shitbags.
Yeah, I mean it's shit. Apparently they want to replace her with like I'm hearing a few different names. I'm mainly hearing Emily Blunt, so that's kind of the one that I'm gonna stick with until I hear something else. But how are you gonna explain that story-wise? Because, like, to explain that story-wise, you have to kind of acknowledge that this new Flashpoint movie that's coming out is a reboot. Like, this new Flashpoint coming out, you know, I know there's, like, some hardcore Snyder fans out there that are like, no, pause not stopped, this is not a reboot, this is just going to multiverse. And yeah, they are going into the multiverse, but, dude, they're rebooting this shit, man. Like, Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, they're really not in the best standing. I don't know that people can post, like, out of context fucking clips of Henry Cavill talking about how much he likes Superman, or Ben Affleck talking about how much fun he had working with Zack Snyder. Like, that doesn't change anything. Zack Snyder himself said Warner Brothers doesn't want me. He's out in interviews saying suck it and shit to Warner Brothers. Legit. In an Army of the Dead interview, he was like, suck it, Warner Bros. Like, dude, they're not about to restore the Snyderverse. So they're rebooting this. They're gonna have Ezra Miller's Flash go into another timeline. He's about to get Matt Reeves' Batman, Robert Pattinson into the main universe. He's about to get Michael Keaton in as like Batman Beyond style, older Bruce Wayne. Jason Momoa's Aquaman's probably gonna go evil, like he does in Flashpoint. End up fighting Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's got to kill him. And Shazam might end up being in that, getting killed. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they'd
Really?
go that far. Wonder Woman kills him too,
Yeah.
because she can't kill him in the. Well, I'm mainly referring to the animated movie. I know like the comics, there's significant like differences to the two, but yeah, in the animated adaptation, they have it where like, you know, she's like, she puts the lasso of truth on him, and she's like, you know, speak the word basically to break the spell.
I am compelled.
And he's like, Shazam! And then she stabs him, dude. She straight up kills him as a child. She kills Billy Batson.
Yeah. In the animated movie, you said.
Yeah. I don't know, like if you kill Billy Bat, I think Fourth Snake said it the best when he said it. If you kill Billy Batson, then like you can't really use the excuse that, oh, I'm just trying to be dark and edgy. Like that's just, I don't know. And Flashpoint definitely does try to be dark and edgy a lot.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of it. Well, I've practically seen the movie. I think I just.
Hey, we got someone in the chat. Peter Bayer.
Just thumbs up.
How's it going, man?
Hey, he likes the stream. He's not like that Octon sock.
Oh my god. Let's hope he's not like Octon Sock.
He just likes the stream. He's like, hey, we're not calling you out, Peter. We appreciate the like. Thanks.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful, but kind of skeptical about the future of DC, because I don't know, like.
I want to be honest. Yeah, I was not planning on seeing the first Aquaman. My friends at the time just wanted me to get them to see it. I didn't want to going in, and I wish I didn't. But yeah, I just didn't think. I'm not gonna see this one. Flashpoint sounds interesting, and I'm definitely gonna see. I'm gonna see that in Shazam 2. But otherwise, Aquaman. That's
I think my biggest worry right now about this Flashpoint movie is, one, it really seems like they're straying away from the source material of like Flashpoint, you know, and that's a little worrisome to me, because you know, when they get too far from the source material, that's, I don't know, that's when you wind up with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And kind of on that note, I am worried that they're trying to just compete with No Way Home, because it really does seem like every time one of these movies announces that they have somebody coming in, the next movie announces that they have somebody coming back. Mm-hmm. Like this movie has Michael Keaton's Batman coming back, so then you heard No Way Home is trying to get Tobey Maguire, so then these guys are like, oh well, now we're going to get Ben Affleck, so then these guys are like, oh, we're going to try to get Andrew Garfield. And then these guys are like, oh, well, we're going to go and we're thinking about getting Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. So they're like, oh, we're going to get Jamie Foxx and Alfred Molina. And then they're like, oh, we're going to get Supergirl. Oh, we're going to go get Doctor Strange. Oh, well, we're going to add in the Lizard. And we're going to add in this character. And like each of these movies just adding in like 50 characters, to the point where, can we just get a story about the Flash? This universe's take on the Flash, because we really don't get too much in either Justice League, because you have to focus on everybody else. Oh. Like, can we get a Flash solo movie? Can we get a third Spider-Man movie where we deal with the fucking consequences of the last arc that he went on, the last 5 arcs that he's had? I was about to
say that.
You know, like, can we get Spider-Man dealing with this identity crisis? Can we get Spider-Man dealing with the ramifications of Tony Stark's death and the aftermath of Infinity War and Endgame? Like, can we get that? Can we not just make it a joke? Can we not destroy the Raimi continuity and the web continuity? Can we not?
Apparently not.
Like, can we not hand like all these people's dreams that got completely crushed by the studio? Can we not hand these people like? Can we not hand these dreams over to people who don't know what they're doing? Like, can we not take Mark Webb's Electro that he had a vision for that Sony messed with? Can we not then take that and give that to this guy, what's his name? John Watts.
John Watts.
Who botched the other 2 movies. And this guy also gets the Fantastic Four. And Avengers 5?
Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly they want him to do Avengers 5, and the Russos will come back for Avengers 6. This is like, I don't know, man. This is going to be too much with these franchises.
Yeah, it just seems like these movies, both of them, are not going to be anything but fan service. And even with with No Way Home, I mean, not trying to like jump off topic because this is a DC, but it just seems like that they're trying to pull a Rise of Skywalker where it's mostly representing a bunch of fan service and bringing back legacy characters like Lando Calrissian and uh, Palpatine. You know, it's a lot to take in,
Yeah.
and it's not like you're just scarfing down the slice of pizza.
It's, I don't know, man. Like, I really think they have the potential to do more with some of these comic book movies, but like Wonder
They're
Woman
not gonna use
'84
it.
even was like, I thought it was a good movie
haven't seen it.
direction wise, but script wise, it was generic superhero film, generic action film. But you know, in terms of like its direction and where it was taking the character, it was pretty good. You know, but it's just a very like the script is very generic, and that a lot of plot holes that kind of, you know, not ruin it, but it kind of tampers my enjoyment with that one a little bit.
Right.
I don't know. It's like the first Wonder Woman movie was really good, and then the second one, kind of, you know, a little iffy, and then who knows what they're gonna do with her in Flashpoint if they put her in Flashpoint. But then, why is this called Flashpoint? If they already deconfirmed the whole like Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne, Joker, and Batman shit. They deconfirmed that already. That was only going to happen in the Snyderverse. I don't know, man. Aquaman 2, I think they have the potential, but you know what something tells me? Something tells me that like people are going to get, after like this third movie or the second movie, people might get bored of this whole like under the sea kind of thing, and they're gonna Ragnarok it for the third movie, bro. I'm predicting it right now. They're gonna Ragnarok Aquaman 3.
Ragnarok.
They're gonna Ragnarok Aquaman 3.
Good.
Ragnarok Aquaman 3. Shazam 2 has some potential, but if they just keep leaning in with this comedy thing, then
Yeah, they're gonna get that caterpillar back.
yeah. But do you think that was good enough for today?
Yeah, I feel like we said what needed to be said.
Yeah, this is just us kind of testing out some shorter form content. YouTube's really marketing that shorter form content, so we're just here trying to do something small for you guys because these are easier to produce. So expect more of these as we perfect the formula, and then in the future you'll see way more streamlined, way more what's the word? Finalized versions of these.
Professional.
Yeah, more professional versions of these on the Nitpickers Advocate channel. So go ahead and subscribe. Link in the description below.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hank
We'd
for being
appreciate it,
here.
guys.
Subscribe to his channel below, and we'll see you guys next time.